going live, but are we live yet? I
Are
don't
we
know.
live?
I think we are.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna run upstairs and check.
Okay, thanks, Tyler.
And I'll be right back.
Do I start talking?
Give it a second or two.
Okay.
Okay, it looks pretty good.
Okay, is it going?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. I hear the little pitter patter of Tyler's feet. I think we're ready to roll.
I see people coming in.
Okay.
One of these screens I can't really see, so
Okay.
that was just for hoping with.
Okay, all right. That's awesome.
But I think we are good.
All right, excellent.
Okay,
Well,
take it
thank
away.
you. All right. All right. Well, welcome everyone. It's Sandy here at my sewing room's kitchen today. And want to thank Tyler because he has figured out how to get us on both YouTube and Facebook. Well, I'm doing a kitchen show, which is awesome. So the reason I'm in the kitchen today is that they have a class going on in the classroom with the media area. So I am here visiting with you and hoping that you will all join us for another wonderful Wacky Wednesday. So of course, Wacky Wednesdays, we'd like to thank you very much for your likes and your loves and the shares and all the comments. You are gracious, wonderful people out there, and I really appreciate it. All our Facebook friends, our YouTube viewers, and the customers that drop in and say hi. So I'd like to just do a quick shout out to our main bench. Are you ready? Hi to Ann L, Tina B, Loanne F, Ruth C, Robin S, Teresa S, Rose L, Nancy C, Geraldine M, Chris L, Ann S, Sandy A, thanks for dropping by today, Nicola P, Robin S, Carol G, Val S, Teresa W, Carol Ann M, Peggy Ann, Carol and Paul, thank you, Jean and Maui Jim, Mary and Catherine K, and don't forget Glenda and Mike, aka Betty and Wilma. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Another wonderful day today. I just got to tell you, it is beautiful here. It hasn't snowed, so I guess we are into the winter spring weather. Anyways, always good to have everybody tune in. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I was busy making tea towels. If you remember, I took some of the Lori Holt tea towel fabric and made some tea towels. And of course, my favorite one was the one with the cute little chickens, of course, on the bottom, because we were talking about how that chicken crossed the road. Anyway, so they are absolutely wonderful and they're great for your dishes, but I'm here to tell you that tea towels are for more than just dishes, right? Okay, so over the years, there have been a lot of Kimberbell events, OESD events, all these simple summer sewing events with Sandy. I've built up a real collection of tea towel aprons, and I want to share a few of those with you today. And of course, people who did a Kimberbell's, it happened in January of last year. It was the Valentine's Day one. You will remember these tea towels. They were the ombre ones, and we did embroidery on them. And of course, that's kind of where I learned how to cut and taper the size of a tea towel so that would fit. This one I had so much fun with because I put lace on as the straps and the necklines. It just so happened to be some really fun lace that Barb had brought in, and I took enough to do, I was going to do something for the wedding and ended up using it as the straps. and the neck piece of the apron. So there's my first tea towel apron ever. It was a lot of fun making. That was a Kimberbell event. Now there is another Kimberbell event coming up where you can make another apron, but this is a tea towel one. So that was my very first venture into tea towel aprons. So that's a Kimberbell one. So I don't have any more of the ombre tea towels for that, but they do have a real nice series of tea towels. They do them in stripes and in checkers, and they do them in lots of different colors. This one's the gray one. I would say it's a little more manly. I like that because my name's Manly too, and I like it. Okay, anyways, this is the Kimberbell tea towel that you could use. They're lots of fun. Now, of course, we could also applique on the tea towel apron. There's lots of lovely designs out there, or we could embroider on it and make it very fun and pretty. For my aprons, what I did was I just put pockets on, and you'll notice on that last apron, I put a pocket at the top. Well, actually, it's just a little design. And I put an apron pocket at the bottom for all those good things you might need an apron pocket for. Anyways, so that's the Kimberbell one. And we do have lots of beautiful Kimberbell blanks that you could use for that. All right. Then, of course, came the summer. Last year, I ran a series of 8 weeks of Sandy's Simple Summer Sewing. And we made in that one the tea towel apron. So that little pattern is one by Karen Montgomery. The quilt company puts it out. It's called the Tea Towel Apron, and it's just a really sweet little pattern. It's only $2.50. We have it available here at the store, or I think I have some kits for it as well. Anyways, there's the tea towel apron. Then if you would like, I have this tea towel apron show on Facebook and YouTube, and you just have to go through our videos and you will find tea towel aprons, and you'll find Sandy's Simple Summer Sewing and how to make this apron. So I just want to show you, I made for that series, I made the Stampede apron because of course it was July when I did it. So of course I used cute Stampede fabric. And this one, we made our own strap out of one long piece of tubing. It was. So we took big pieces of the fabric and sewed it up all the way from one end to the other. And then we fed it through the sides of the apron, all around your neck and out the other side. So you just had one big piece and it just ties. And of course, this is really great because you can tighten this up, shorten the length here so that if you have someone who's a little taller or someone who's a little shorter, this will fit all sizes. And then all you have to do is actually hem the bottom if you have a person who is smaller, like a young person, or if you have someone taller, of course, leave it full length. Anyways, this was actually an OESD tea towel blank. So let me show you their blanks. Okay, now they have lots of wonderful blanks. They first started out with just the plain white ones. And that's what we made all of our original Simple Summer Sewing aprons in. And here's another sample of one here. We made this one for the store for display. And that's just a plain towel. Then you jazz it up with your fabric, whatever theme you want to put, and make it all colorful and beautiful. So that one was white. Then, of course, OESD brought out black ones, which is kind of fun because then you can do some embroidery on it. You can make different colored pockets. You can have a lot of fun with it. But they weren't done. They continued on. And they made blue and gray and red as well. So they have a lot of lovely solid aprons. And for your your twist, your ties, and your pockets, you can go with any fabric you like because it will just deck it up and make it really look pretty. So this one is Stampede. You can make barbecue aprons. You can make Christmas aprons. One Christmas I took the blank and this time I used the white again, and I put on there a Christmas poem and used it as a Christmas present for people. It was very delightful, and they could use it for their Christmas dinner and cooking and things. So that was fun. But these ones being plain, you can embellish a lot, and you can pick out some beautiful ribbons to decorate with. And I know we have some beautiful Tula ribbon, just absolutely gorgeous. I've used this on my little zip bags before. I hope you can see some of that ribbon. It's absolutely beautiful, just gorgeous. So these ones being plain, you can deck out. All right. You know what? We've got this far and I haven't told you a joke. I think I'm slipping. Okay, so why shouldn't you tell a joke about peanut butter? People might spread it around. And seeing as we're in the kitchen, you got to be careful. And why shouldn't you tell an egg a joke? Well, it just might crack up. All right, more jokes coming. If you can hang in there, more jokes coming. Okay, so we've looked at the Kimberbell apron blank or tea towel blanks. We've looked at the OESD blanks. Now, of course, our My Sewing Room doesn't want to be outdone. Of course, we have 100% cotton tea towels, unhemmed, 20 by 36. They come in packages of 2. They're $5.99, and they make lovely aprons, and they're washable, right? They're just so soft and washable. Now, these ones you have to hem, but this is the ones that you would use if you're using, have a smaller person or a taller person and doing the apron blanks. So these are fun. We have lots of those as well for you, and you can, again, decorate them with fabric, ribbons, embroidery, whatever you like. But these ones are really great because you can make those any size you like. All right. Oh, you earned another joke. How did the chef win the golf tournament? I like this one. He got a hole-in-one with his waffle iron. I told that joke to my husband, and he just kind of stared at me, and I thought, oh dear, he missed the waffle iron part, didn't he? Oh, well, I thought I was really sizzling. Anyways, so, oh, speaking of golfers, okay, I got another one for you. It's a good golf joke too. It says, why wasn't the baker asked to join the golf team? Well, of course, because he was a well-known slicer. I hope people out there know golf, right? Okay. All right. So now for today's show, I decided I would make our tea towel aprons out of our rolls of tea towel. And this is Moda. And Moda ones are beautiful. And of course they come already colored and decorated. They come in all sorts of shapes, mostly stripes. Big stripes, little stripes, you know, really wide stripes, wide, thin stripes, big stripes. So you've got lots of stripes. So you can pick. And these ones are a lot of fun because what I did with mine this time was to cut it long enough that I was able to take a piece of it off the bottom and make a pocket. And you'll notice when I made the pocket, the stripes go the opposite way. So I've got straight up and down, so I look very svelte and thin and beautiful. And then using what was left over, I made a big pocket, but it's running the other way. So it kind of gives a little pizzazz to the apron. Anyway, so I remember how much fun I had making this long ribbon for my apron and how many times I burnt my finger. I thought, you know what, this time I'm going to cheat a little. And I found some of our most beautiful decorative ribbons. And of course, this ribbon is a really nice contrast, nice and bright compared with the apron blank. So I put ribbon in this time. So I thought that was a lot of fun. But we've got lots of different colors and shapes. We've got lots of different stripes. Some of them are a little less busy than others. So you could embroider, but we have lots of different colors and patterns and very inexpensive. These are only $13.99 a meter plus tax. And I took a meter. As I say, I took a little bit extra. I cut it so that it would fit me, but then I used what was left. So I kind of measured, where do I want my apron to start, where do I want my apron to end, and that's what I did. Now luckily these guys are all hemmed along one edge, so all I had to do was hem the bottom edge, which I did, and then proceeded to cut. And if you'll remember, what we did was to cut and make a tube along the sides. So we cut and rolled and then sewed it. So you have a big long tube that your ribbon or your your materials thing will do. I think I just undid my wrong apron here. Okay, that's all right. Okay, I tied it in a knot. Hang on. There we go. So I made ribbon. And now the fun thing with the ribbon is I cut it really long. So I can make this longer if I need to go longer. Or I can just pull it up and make it shorter so that it covers up really tall in case I'm messy. Maybe it's a good spaghetti bib. Anyways, there's another apron, tea towel apron. Lovely using the Moda fabric with a beautiful ribbon and the cutest little pocket. So that's another tea towel apron. Now, since I've done my little apron strip tees, I'm down to my last little apron. And my Flames shirt. Now, the Flames shirt. Tonight is the last Flames game. We are out of the playoffs, but we can still cheer them on and hope for a win. And of course, this is my Ginla t-shirt. When we hung his banner into the rafters, Betty and I had the privilege of being there to watch, and they gave us all little t-shirts, so that was kind of fun. So I hope everybody cheers on my little Flames tonight before they go and burn up the golf course. Okay? All right. All righty. Now, if you want to know how to make the last apron I have, it's called the half and half apron. So I did not make this out of a tea towel, but you could, because you're only going to use half of it for the apron. Then you can match up some very pretty colorful fabrics. I love this cherry blossom one. I feel bad because I only put one pocket in the apron and my other hand doesn't know what to do. It just flaps around. Anyways, that's the last of my aprons. It is called the Half and Half Apron by the Quilt Company. And if you'd like to make this one as well, there is another YouTube and Facebook Sandy Simple Summer Sewing video out there if you'd like to make this one as well. So that's a cute little pattern by the Quilt Company. Again, only $2.50, and you can make as many beautiful aprons as you want. And I think it's a good time to make aprons. You know, Mother's Day is only a month away, and we need to have something fun for her. Or Father's Day is only a few months away, 2 months away. He could use a nice apron and be the barbecue chef, right? I'm throwing the ribbon. Hang on a second. I'm going to grab that ribbon before it rolls away. There we go. Ribbons. All right. So, what did the one pasta say to the other pasta? Penne for your thoughts. And then I told that one to Chelsea this morning, and Chelsea goes, oh, or pasta sauce. That's right, so pasta the sauce. Anyways, I like it when the other staff help me out with my jokes. It's always fun, right? All right, so you just want to think about tea towels for a little bit. They're not just for doing dishes. You can make some of the sweetest aprons out of tea towel material and relatively inexpensive. And you can doll it up with all sorts of pretty ribbons and decorative embroidery and appliques. You could even put the person's name on it if you wish. You could call it Sandy's apron or whoever's apron it is, right? I think that would be lovely. All right, so Mother's Day is coming, Father's Day is coming. You can make a few tea towel aprons for those buddies of yours, and I'm sure they will absolutely enjoy them. All right. Are you ready for one last really good joke? Actually, there's two. Did you hear about the restaurant they opened on the moon? Yeah. Great food, just no atmosphere. Or you could be going to the Luke Skywalker's new restaurant. And do you know what his first thing was that he said? May the forks be with you. And don't forget, May 4th is coming. Anyways, those are the great jokes. Let me just tell you about a few announcements before we shut down for today. All right, don't forget, this coming Friday, April 14th, is the long arm certification class. It runs from noon till 4 p.m. It's $150 plus tax. So give us a call at the store. We'll get you signed up for that. The other very exciting one coming up is one that Leah's doing. It's on Friday, April 21st. It's called Edge to Edge Quilting using Amelie, I think he's saying that right, Amelie Scott Designs. That one runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's $75. You do need a pattern and you do need the book, which we have. So don't forget. Give us a sign up. And I want you to know that you can sign up for these classes online as well. Tyler has it all organized. It's on the calendar. You just have to sign up for it. Don't forget to start an account so that we can send you things. We need to know things like your name, your address if I have to ship something, your phone number, your email address. You start your account and let me know if you are in store, so in class or virtual. And what else did I need to know? Oh, what sewing machine you're going to use, what model, and name and model, make and model, I guess it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Bernina and Brother. It could be anybody's models. We just need to know, because Chelsea likes to know in advance what she's going to be dealing with and how to actually deal with it. She's actually Googles the manuals and looks it up, so she's very efficient. So yep, so a couple of things. So if you're going to do it online, start that account. Perfect. If not, then you start your account, call us, we'll do it here at the store. All right, so now Leah's got a few more embroidery things coming up, and if you can learn how to do some of this embroidery, like embroidering unusual fabric, I wonder if tea towel would count. You could embroider some of those tea towel aprons. I think it would be really cute. So she's got 2 days worth. Tuesday, April 25th, she's doing an introduction to embroidery on freestanding lace. That's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then that same day, April 25th, from 2 to 5, she's going to be doing machine intro. So this one will be fun. And then the next day on April 26th, she has intro to embroidery, but this time it's embroidery on the unusual fabric. So I'm thinking there's been a lot, like, I don't know what else you might want to do it on some cuddle. You might want to do it tea towels. Maybe you want it on I don't know, some really neat jersey material. I don't know, but it's a good class too. Each of those classes are $50 plus tax. So please sign up either online or at the store. Give us a call, stop in. Let's get those things rolling. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, one more class. So you remember I told you about doing an apron for Kimberbell? Oh, you've got an opportunity to make another one coming up at the end of this month on April 28th. It's not this one. I should have grabbed it. It's the sweetest little one. It's called the Spoonful of Sunshine. It goes from 9:30 to 5. And it's a one-day Kimberbell event. You get to actually make 3 projects. You get to make the apron. You also get to make a design in a hoop, which is really cute. And you get to embroider on a waffle tea towel. Now, there's another type of tea towel that Kimberbell puts out. You could make tea towels. So that one, again, is on Friday, April 28th. It's one day. It's a $140 plus tax. So you can sign up, as I say, online using your account, or come to the store in person, or phone us online. Or phone us at the store, sorry. All right, that's wonderful. So we are going to have a wonderful week. Well, I hope so anyways. They keep threatening a little rain, a little snow, but you know, it is springtime. And I do believe that the snowbanks are disappearing. So that is marvelous. I'm seeing all of the drudgy brown snow, you know, all that stuff that's left behind when the snow melts. There's all that. So the next few weeks, I think if it's nice, we'll be out there cleaning up our gardens and getting everything ready to go and making sure that we're all set up for, I don't know, Mother's Day. I always like Mother's Day because we can set up in the garden if it's not too cold. And that's when I start getting all my lovely hanging baskets and things to put out. We usually don't put them out till May long weekend, but we'll get there. Anyways, so I'm looking forward to that, and I hope these tea towel aprons are something of value to you so that you can make some lovely gifts for people, or make some things for yourself, or darn it, just make some tea towels. Remember those tea towels? Or there's that wonderful casserole one that Lori Holt did as well, and Chelsea made us a sample of that, so that's wonderful. All right, so don't forget to check out all of our YouTube and Facebook classes to view. There's a lot of free ones as well. So excellent. I think that's a wrap from the kitchen. I hope you enjoyed our day together, and I bid you farewell until next Wednesday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Okay, now reaching the other one is going to be a bit harder. Hold on.
This is where the magic happens. Here we go, magic.
Right. Okay, I think that one's good.
Okay.
And I kind of expected there to be an end button on here, to be honest.
Okay, so Tyler and I are just going to hang out together for just a minute until we can find the exit, which is always fun.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, holding
Everyone who's going to be sick, hold on.
Okay, everybody, we're going to tilt. We're moving. We're on the move. Anyways, now you get a different view. This is cool. Oh, there we are, rotating.
Okay. Yes.